Hey guys, I'm the lockpicking patrolman, and what I've got today is a challenge lock by the name of No Load. It is made and sent to me by Bearsback, another fellow picker who's started sending challenge locks out into the world. It's built on a quick set deadbolt cylinder core. Key works just fine. Does like to hang up just a little bit, putting it in or out. And if we look at that bitting, I'm sure that we can tell we can tell exactly why that might be. And Bearsback may have gotten some hints from Mr. Bill Bacardi about making keys with bitting like this. So anyway, again, it's entitled No Load. And when I got it, I was curious because he had put on the back that it has side pins. However, he let me know that they're not side pins that we would typically think of. They're just there to protect from jams in the core. So we'll take a look at that whenever we take it apart. So let me get it mounted up in the vise, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we got this lock mounted up in the vise. No Load by Bearsback. This lock's kind of tricky just to get mounted in the vise, actually, because there's nothing really squared off on it to hold it in there. I'm going to try counterclockwise on this, and we'll see how far we get. One's loose, two, solid, got a click out of him though. Okay, 3 solid, 4 moved, gave us a little click, maybe a little bit of a false set there. Go back to the front. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, still mushy. 1, got a couple clicks there. 2, counter rotation, and a good click. I think that was 4, just got a good click. And we're in a pretty good false set here. 1, 2, looking for feedback now. Really don't have a whole lot of tension on the tension wrench. Okay, here it is, 4. I think we just got 4 set. Now I've cranked my tension back up some more. Okay, 1, solid, 2's good, 3, got a little click out of 3. Okay, that was 1 I just touched, and he clicked again. False set's getting deeper and deeper, which tells me we should have just 1 pin left, and don't think I've done anything with pin 5 yet. But I don't want to manually counter rotate so much that I lose everything else that I've got. I think I did lose maybe pin 1, but I got it back here on 4. Okay, I think that was 4. Back on 3, got some counter rotation, dropped back down into our false set. Okay, and I touch 2, and we're open. All right, that lock put up a good little fight there. Pretty fun lock, Bearsback. The rubber grips were falling off of my vise there. So anyway, let's get this guy opened up. There's a little clip on the back. Sorry guys, normally, I've got my pliers out. I do have a Norwegian cousin who works as a professional bolt tightener at a car manufacturing plant. Her name is Tilda Plier-Slip. So I've always thought that's a good rule of thumb for tightening things up. Let's see here. Shim's not going all the way in right now, but we'll ride them through. And Bearsback did say there were side pins in here. Let's see. Come on, Tim, don't screw this up. Okay, let's see here. Alright, we're kind of locked up right there. Tell you what, let's see if we can get this shim in. Right back through here. It's a pretty thin shim, so hopefully maybe it'll kind of sort of ride up under whatever it is that's holding us up. Okay, I just turned it back to locked and everything went back in place. Let's try turning the core clockwise. Put the key in, put the shim in. Okay, there we go. That's good shim placement. All right, cool. Well, there you can see everything's in there and working. Everything had to be picked for sure. All right, there's one. Two. It's a standard. One's a very beautifully made homemade pin. 3, another very, very nicely homemade serrated. 4 is a standard. And 5 is also a standard key pin. So we've got 2 homemade key pins, and in chambers 1 and 2 you can see threading, and in chamber 5 you can see definitely see some undercutting. Here I believe are the side pins that Bearsback was talking about as far as protecting the core during disassembly. There are no construction keying holes on this side, so I wonder if that's probably what got me screwed up there. Start of this gutting. I apologize, guys. I've been fighting round 3 of the wonderful sinus infections that have been going around. So if you hear the occasional sniffle, I apologize. Okay, got a T-pin for 3. Actually, let's see. Not sure how that was in there. I'll have to look at that, putting this thing back together now. I think that little washer, we'll take a close-up of him. I think he was actually sitting on top of the pin, but that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Bearsback, I know you'll be watching this, so let me know. So far, the springs are all the same. Four popped up. It's another nice deep commercial spool. 5 is looks like a commercial serrated spool. And the springs are the same there. All steel springs that like to jump around. And I'm seeing threading in chamber 1 in the Bible. And let's see, chamber 1, chamber 3. I think there might be some undercutting in chamber 5, but I can't. Yep, there's threading in chamber 5. So 1, 3, and 5 have been modified in the Bible. Here we go, looking at these pins. All right, chamber 1, we've got these 2 very nice homemade pins. Oh, excuse me, chamber 1. And chamber 1 is actually a little pin in pin. Okay, now I see how this one goes together. Very cool. Very, very cool, Bearsback. Nice work. 2 is a commercial spool, standard. Forgot to mention, look at all the serrations on this key pin for 1. 3 is another pin in pin with a little movable element right there, followed by a very nicely serrated key pin. 4 is another deep commercial spool with a standard key pin. 5 is a commercial serrated spool with a standard key pin as well. So, Bearsback, great job. Very fun little pick. And just for the record, as of the day that I filmed this video, which is about February 11th, I have not been able to pick your other challenge lock, this one that you sent me. So hopefully, though, I will get it. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging in there, and go check out Bearsback if you haven't already. So have a great evening.